What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Kenny Pickett Player Lock franchise. We are now, what I would say, we're in the offseason now. We lost the divisional round to the Bengals. Still, and I'm still really heartbroken about that one. I feel like we kind of got screwed a little bit there. That Bates guy just loves intercepting us. He had 2 interceptions in the game. He had 2 interceptions in the last game that we played against them. And I feel like if that one wasn't returned for a touchdown, that we win that game. There was a 4th and 5. It came down to the 4th and 5. We were like inches short of getting the first down. There was just a lot of mistakes. Like, Kenny Pickett played really well, but at the same time, he didn't play well because he had the 2 interceptions. So we couldn't run the ball. Najee Harris, didn't really do anything. And so we just kind of fell flat. We had to rely on Kenny Pickett and the passing game the entire time because we couldn't run the ball. And I don't know. I'm a little heartbroken, but it is what it is. I mean, I was worried towards the end of this season because we had the best record in the NFL at 14-3, and I was like, is this getting too easy? Is it getting too unrealistic? Because my goal is I want this to be as realistic as possible. And I'm thinking, well, I don't know in real life, is Pittsburgh going to have a 14-3 record in 3 years? Like, is that realistic? Is that possible? I don't know. It could be. But I think losing to the Bengals, who one hell of a team. I mean, we got Joe Cool over there. You got Joe Mixon. You got Jamar Chase. Obviously, Tyler Boyd was stepped up big time in this, at least in this video game. So that makes it a little more realistic. And we'll see how this plays out. I'm hoping that at least the Bengals win the Super Bowl so we could say, hey, we lost to the best team in the NFL or whatever. But, let's see how this all shakes out. We're going to simulate through. We're going to do... We don't have to do free agent off-sightings, but we're going to see how that shakes out. Oh, man. We're going to skip the Pro Bowl. I know it's going to probably ask us to play that. I think we might can simulate it. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Let's take a look. We got the Bengals and the Texans going up against each other. We got the Cowboys and the Eagles going up against each other. We'll see. That's going to be interesting, the Cowboys and the Eagles. I think the Cowboys will probably win that one. And I think the Bengals could beat the Texans. I mean, if they play like they did against us, oh boy. And I'm sorry if I sound different or anything. I have come down with a cold. I feel like crap right now. I don't really debating on whether or not I wanted to record this tonight or today or not. But I figured it would be an easy one. I don't actually play any games. We're not going to play an actual football game today. So I figured I could knock it out. I do not know. See, Kenny Pickett should not be in the Pro Bowl as a starter. I'm sorry. I don't think that. I think Mahomes and Burrow should be up there. So that's why we're going to simulate this. But if a video doesn't come out tomorrow, that's just because I'm feeling even worse. I will typically try to take the weekends off anyways. But tomorrow is... tomorrow will be a weekend. So I probably won't have a video out because of that, because it's the weekend. And I typically try to not put a video. I try to do Monday through Friday, but we'll see how it plays out. And the Eagles. Wow, they beat the Cowboys by 2 points, 36-34. Did not see that coming at all. And the Houston Texans, they were right there up there with one of the best records in the league, right behind us. And they put a whooping on Cincinnati. And didn't expect to see that. So we got Houston against the Eagles as the Super Bowl. So that's going to be interesting to see. Like to see how that shakes out. I do want to look at... we'll simulate first. I want to look at the... the roster, see who we potentially could lose in the free agency signings. But we'll view the yearly awards first. And Matt Stafford is going to get MVP. That doesn't make much sense to me, but it is what it is. Baker Mayfield. Now that's somebody that probably should get it. They led the team to the Super Bowl with the Eagles. And Burrow's up there. Oh, Kenny Pickett in number 7 spot. So not bad. That's good to see that he's up there. Coach of the year, we got a new guy for the Jets, Crawford, whoever the heck that is. Lovie Smith up there. Oh, got Tomlin in there, number 4. So good to see that. And a couple other guys. Now, as far as the AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Joe Mixon in there. Don't see Najee Harris down at number 7. He came on strong there towards the end of the season. He had quite a few. He had like 2 or 3 games there at the end with like 3 touchdowns, rushing touchdowns and stuff. So, but I think Kenny Pickett was more deserving of would be more deserving of Offensive Player of the Year over Najee Harris based on performance. My faith in Najee is dwindling, and even though he's like a 96, 97 overall, there's something about his running ability. He doesn't find the holes. He doesn't, I don't know. He cuts back too much. Defensive Player of the Year is TJ Watt. I believe he won it again last year. I mean, he's just maybe OP. I'm glad we don't have to go up against him. Glad he's on our team because he has just been dominating. He leads the league in sacks every year. So it's good to see that there. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jack Drew, and that makes sense. He's led them to a Super Bowl. We'll see if he wins that Super Bowl. Don't see anybody else here. A few other quarterbacks. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Alex Beard. Sorry. Nobody for us though. We haven't really had. Oh yeah, Damian Ross in there. I didn't realize he had done so well, but he's in top 10, so that's good to see that. Best quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. Kenny Pickett, number 2. So close, man. And he's a 77 overall versus a 99 overall, so good to see that. With that being said, let me know, should I make the difficulty? Should I increase the difficulty? Should I make the difficulty in this game harder? That's a good question. Let me know what you think down below. Najee Harris coming in 5th on running back of the year. Receiver of the year, Johnson in 3rd. He won that. He won Offensive Player of the Year last year. So good to see him up there. Offensive lineman, McCoy, Daniels, Okafor. I mean, we didn't give up a lot of sacks. I get the ball out quick, so we're not going to give up a lot of sacks because we don't sit back there. So that's why we're seeing all these guys up there as offensive player or offensive lineman of the year. Even our new guy, our rookie, Kendricks, making an appearance there. So good to see that. That's awesome. And nobody here. Yeah, we got Hayward actually making the list. Number 9. Linebacker, obviously, TJ Watt. I doubt we'll have anybody. Oh, Highsmith in there also sneaking in. And look at this. This guy is a young guy. I don't think he's a rookie, but he's a young guy. Gilmore still going strong in his old age. And, you know, talking about him, he just signed with the Cowboys in real life. So interesting there. Moore gave us some trouble when we played them earlier this year. Brandon Jones. Is that the Brandon Jones that played for the Cowboys? No, that was Byron Jones that played for the Cowboys, right? Yeah. Okay. Kickers, we don't care about kickers, right? All right, so good there. I'm not even gonna bother with the NFC because they're not in our league. I mean, that's the NFC, so who cares, right? So let's look at team salaries right quick and see what we got. Let's go by position. We still got 2 years left with Kenny Pickett, so we'll continue to play here on the Steelers. It'll be interesting. I wonder how that works. We're doing a player lock. Do we get to choose the salaries and all that, or do we just strictly play? Like, does the computer decide if he goes to another team or anything like that? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Najee Harris, he just re-signed. Ugh, man, that sucks. 94 overall, just re-signed. He's good. He's all right. I think in real life he's better than what he is in this game. And the only reason I complain about him is because he cuts back too much and he doesn't find the holes very well. He like runs into linemen and there'll be a hole right next to where he runs, and it's just annoying, you know? So it is what it is. This would be the end of his contract after this season. Johnson, good. We got him for a while. Claypool, we still got him for a couple of years. Landry got one more year. Pickens one more year. Austin the third, who never even gets to play. I kind of wish we would get rid of Landry. I mean, he's an 83 overall, but I'd love to see him go so we could get Pickens and Austin in there, and let them play some. But it is what it is. Army, we got him locked up. We got Morse locked up, so we're good there. Christian Sr., he might be gone after this year. This is the last year of the contract. Same with Green, Kendrick Green, but not too worried about Kendrick Green as we got Devontae Kendricks. And Huffman, we need him to step up a little bit more. He's a 77 overall, actually. So I guess he's all right. He just gets a lot of holding penalties, which is something I would not like to see. But he's not much worse than Kendricks, who's a year younger though. Still got McCoy, which is good. He's 82 overall now. We're probably gonna lose Mason Cole, and he stepped up. He played a bit for us this year. So if we end up losing him, that might hurt us. But I think we could get somebody cheaper than him. We got both of our guards still left. Devontae Spadell, he's on a rookie, that rookie contract. I'm not too worried about him there. Okafor could be gone, which is gonna worry me a little bit because we do have this guy Beckham, not really that good. Not that good. I think he's a rookie though, so he might see some improvements. I mean, I think we can manage if we do lose Okafor. We could find somebody else in the free agencies. Oh my gosh, all of our left ends could be gone. And that's gonna be scary. I don't even know if this Winovich played that much. Did he even play really this year? I don't remember ever seeing his name. I remember seeing this guy's name a lot more, but they're all one-year deals and they're all up. So it'll be interesting to see. Maybe we'll draft a left end. We need a draft a left end, and same thing here with our right ends. They could all be gone after this year. So defensively, we might struggle. We do have Damian Ross coming back. It's good to see that, along with Brownlee, who's he's a 58. So, wow, big deal there. Watt, we still got one more year left in him, so that's excellent. So at least we got somebody on defense. Defense is going to struggle, or the defensive line, I should say, is going to struggle. And everybody else here now, cornerbacks, man, we don't really have a strong cornerback room. And our top two guys, it looks like they may both be gone. Pride will be returning as a 73 overall. Same with Scott. Denard, this is a young guy, so he's got a lot of time left on him. I don't know. We'll see what happens there. Free safety, Fitzpatrick at least is coming back. It's good to see that. Edmonds, we still, and Clay Jones. Clay Jones has played excellent, so I don't have any worries there. In the deep secondary, said Clay Jones played a lot, even as a backup. So we'll find a spot for him. I think he played some linebacker for us a little bit. He played some cornerback. I mean, he just played all over the place. Very versatile player. So I'm glad to see that he's going to be sticking around. I would love to get rid. Oh, he's up to a 70 overall now. I'd love to get rid of him though, especially now that we got this other guy here. It's 22, costs a lot less. If we can re-sign this guy, he's a 70 overall. That'd be great. And our kicker, we still got time with our kicker. So excellent. Good to see all that stuff. Now let's hop over and see who's going to win the Super Bowl between, who do we got? Yeah, we got the Texans. Oh, and the Eagles. So let's see how that shakes out. And then we'll go into the offseason. Not much we have to do in the offseason. We'll skim right through that one. But I want to see who we sign in free agencies. And I want to see who we draft. All right, for the 2024 season recap, we have the Eagles taking away a Super Bowl. with what's his name, Baker Mayfield as the MVP, and he probably should have won season MVP too. I mean, not just Super Bowl MVP, but he beats Lovie Smith's Houston Texans. Now you can see on the right side some of the Cooper Kupp ends up getting Offensive Player of the Year. Unbelievable. But TJ Watt, Defensive Player of the Year again this year. Good to see that the Steelers getting some recognition. And we'll go into re-signings now. See how this all shakes out. Good thing we're not playing a game today, because I just don't think I'd be able to muster it up. See if we have any retirements. JJ Watt retired after 14 years. He was with the Vikings. Fletcher Cox, he was a pretty good player. He's going to retire too. Oh my gosh, Cameron Hayward retired. I mean, his contract was up anyways, so that makes sense. He had a pretty good season, especially for his age. It sucks to see that he's going to retire. Chandler Jones. Let's see. Anybody else? Jason Kelsey retired. Tyron Smith. Hakeem Hicks. Stephon Gilmore. He retires after 13 years. Just kind of pointing out some of the bigger names. Melvin Ingram. Wasn't even on a team. Foles finally hangs up the boots. Not really seeing anybody. Randall Cobb, Andy Dalton, Joe Flacco, Jeff Driscoll. And you know Driscoll was still in the league. I mean, I guess not. He's a free agent, so. Blaine Gabbert. So Ty Montgomery. They have him listed as a running back now. Man, I didn't know he's been in the league that long. All right, so only one Steeler. Okay, well, good for us. Good for us. Okay, let's take a look at the new roster. We're gonna start. What? We just signed Justin Fields. Kenny Pickett is now 80 overall. Oh, that's probably with the morale boost. But we just signed Justin Fields. He's actually a year younger than Kenny Pickett. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Is Kenny Pickett going to be... Are they going to move on from him? No, I doubt they will, because he's a higher rating. Well, I mean, really? You're going to sign Justin Fields? Okay, doesn't make much of a sense, but what it is. Got our running backs stay the same. No fullback. Receivers, we got Johnson, Claypool, Landry, Pickens, Austin. Myers, was he with us? I don't know if we signed him as a free agent or not. I don't remember those two guys. Frymuth is still with us. We do have a new one, Vaughn Wilson, who we signed, it looks like. He's 24 years old, so good to see him. I just don't know that he's not going to get any playing time, but it is what it is. Huffman's still here. We did sign Christian Darrisaw. He's a 77 overall, actually. Kendrick's going to become the new, well, he was a starter last time. So, and then we got Lionel Keaton, who's young. He's only a 59 overall, so he won't help us out much. McCoy sticking around. Nick Ford coming in, 63 overall. James Daniels sticking around. Spidell still here. Good to see that. Right tackle, though, we got a new right tackle, Sam Cosme, playing right tackle for us. Beckham still going to be here as a 68, so back up. He's still pretty young, though, 23 years old, so we can give him another year or two to develop. And here we go, left outside linebackers, all new signings. Not much here. We got Ashawn Robinson. He's been in the league for 9 years. He's 76 overall. He's 30 years old. Ugh, maybe we could draft somebody. I don't know. Carlos Basham, is that how you say it? Basham? 27, he's a 74 overall. He's a few years younger. And then Jeremiah Vinson, 23, is a 65 overall. Right end, we only have one guy. Is Jonathan Greenard. 28 years old, 80 overall, so he'll be good for us for a couple of years. Defensive tackle. Is this I think this is a new signing. I don't think we had this guy last year. Hargrave coming in, 32 years old, so he's up there in age. He's 81 overall. Damian Ross, I hope gets plenty of action here. He's 24 years old, 77 overall. We really need to see some, him, make something of himself, I should say. TJ Watt hanging around. Dwayne Butler there with a 69 overall. Jack hanging around. Bush hanging around. Mark Robinson there. Highsmith hanging around. Colvin there. Dillard. A lot of young guys here at right. Outside linebacker. Highsmith, 81 overall. Good to see that. And cornerback, it looks like we did get a couple of signings. We got Ambry Thomas at 78 overall. Nick Denard. I don't know. I think he's a signing. I don't think he was with us. Plus Chris Claybrooks. I think he's new. I don't recognize any of these names, to be honest with you. So it looks like our cornerback room is like almost all new. I guess some of these guys were still here because some of them they weren't. The roster wasn't, or what am I talking about? Their contract wasn't up. Fitzpatrick, but nobody to back him up. Got these two guys. No kicker. Okay. No punter. Interesting. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So let's hop into the draft and see. We'll simulate it. We'll see what we get out of this. As hopefully we draft. It looks like we need a free safety. Not really sure what else we need. I cannot believe we have Justin Fields. Like, what the heck, man? What the heck is that? I guess he just hasn't developed well enough. I wonder who the Bears starting quarterback is now that Justin Fields is no longer there. We're gonna do a draft recap here. We got okay, we drafted a cornerback first round. He is a 74 overall, not bad. Big signing bonus for him though. 28th pick. That's going to be D'Angelo Palmer. Middle linebacker here at 68 overall. Our second picks always seem to be a step down. They don't seem to pan out very well. But middle linebacker. And for some reason, we drafted a tight end. We don't need a tight end. I don't know why we drafted a tight end, but he's a 70 overall. So he will be up there in like maybe third string, I think. We did get another cornerback, Mike Woods. So good to see that. He's a 66 overall, though, so probably won't get any playing time. And then we get a center. So this is what I like to see. I love to see offensive linemen drafted. Barber here coming in at 71 overall, so he's going to really help us out. Conley, so not fast. He's a receiving back, though, so maybe he'll play some third downs. 64 overall. Not happy with that. And a receiver, Cooper. Not really. 89 speed. He's decent at speed, but nothing to write home about. So I don't know. I have mixed feelings about the draft. We had a couple of good players in there, but a couple that not happy with. And that's going to take us into the preseason. So we'll take a look one more time at our roster. Let's look at it through a depth chart point of view this time. Kenny Pickett, 76 overall now versus Justin Fields, 78. So theoretically, Justin Fields should be starting. I don't think that's going to be the case because we are a player lock. Now, that's interesting. Do we I think there's a instant starter. Do we turn this off? But then we're simulating. No. Kenny Pickett is the, oh my gosh, what's going on with the colors? Kenny Pickett is the quarterback of the future. There's no reason for him to not be starting. And it's just it's really stupid that we got Justin Fields. It just doesn't make any sense. Harris here. Chapman falling in at second with 75 overall. I really love his speed, man. Conley coming in there. About the same size as Chapman. And then Grenard following suit. So we do have this guy, Bates. Oh, Frymuth. Did we trade him away? Oh, no, this is fullback. Okay, Greg Morse at fullback. Okay. We'll look at tight end in a second. Johnson, Claypool, Landry, Pickens Jr., and we got this rookie. Kind of a wasted pick, in my opinion. I don't know. Frymuth's still there. Then we got Bates as the tight end. So looks like we might be playing. This is interesting. So we're gonna have Morse playing fullback. He's a 73 overall as a fullback. So we're gonna have an opportunity to have like 4 tight ends playing. What we could have Greg Morse at fullback, and then we could have a 3 tight end set. That would be a crazy formation, don't you think? We'd have Frymuth, Bates, and then we could have Hayward or something like that, you know? So that's gonna be interesting. We'll see how that pans out with the coaches there. Left tackle, we got Huffman, and then we're gonna Sam Cosme as the backup. Left guard, Kendricks, 78 overall. Excited about that one. Lionel Keaton falling in as the backup. McCoy at center, 82 overall. And then we got that rookie, Dakota Barber. Daniels rocking it out, 81 overall. Spidell. Darrisaw, 78. Beckham over there. Backup. Ends. Everything looks good. Not much has changed defensively, I don't think. Defensive tackle Hargrave. Now where's Damian Ross? I don't see Damian Ross. Did we trade him away? Now that we got Hargrave, Brownlee. Okay, so unless Ross is playing a different position, did I miss it? This is depth chart. Okay, well, so that's interesting. We got Watt. Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody. Here's that rookie. Okay. Cornerbacks. Oh, so the rookie's going to play. Wow, he's a 74 overall. He's going to be in the number 2 guy. Okay. Didn't expect that, really. So that's interesting. It's good to see that. Looks like Jones is going to be the backup free safety. That's what I figured would happen. And he's also going to be the backup strong safety. Still no kicker. So we'll sign somebody, I guess, during the preseason, which is something we'll take a look at next episode. But I'm really curious what happens to Ross. I think we could look at transactions, but I'm just really... You look at league transactions. So I guess we got rid of the guy. All right, just trade Johnson to the Steelers, so we got him. Trade Nick Ford to the Jets. Yeah, we traded Damian Ross to the Jets. So we traded Damian Ross and Nick Ford in exchange for Jermaine Johnson II. Okay, well I'm a little disappointed that happened, but you know, we signed a new defensive coordinator, new offensive coordinator. Oh, we signed a new head coach. Oh, wait, Vikings signed head coach Craig Taylor. Yeah, no, that's the Vikings. Why is that on our? Why is that under our list? Was that our previous coach? One of our previous coaches? These guys must have been like our offensive and defensive coordinators. I'm not sure. So, okay. And then looking for... Man, I just can't believe we signed 3 years, $63 million. Can we demand a trade or anything like that? We could retire. Demand a release? We could demand a release. Let me know. Is it too late to do that? Let me know in the comments. Should we demand a release and go to another team? No, we're going to be the starter here. Anyways, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Let me know what you think about this offseason. Sorry if it's not that exciting. I don't care because I don't feel good. But anyways, we're going to start the preseason in the next episode. We'll try to cram that all into one video like we normally do. I'll probably take the weekend off and you'll see the preseason on Monday. But until then, guys, y'all have a good one. Peace.